and the footfalls of another wayfarer grace our ears. I'm delighted. I don't suppose you're traveling through Galette, are you? If so, I would not look too hard for anyone. There is not much left to find. Ah, it does pain me to hear the words of the non-believer, but as my God accepted the souls of Galette, so will he accept yours. It is a pity you did not see Galette's transformation. The fire, the blood, the screaming, all coalesced into a thing of wondrous beauty. We liberated them, man and woman, Alfar and human. We have delivered them to Belen, to his paradise. In exchange, our coven will welcome the slumbering Titan, Belen's beloved servitor, into these lands. But worry not, for right now we will show you paradise.
You're the one Colm found slaying the Testament? I'm impressed. Well, I'm not here for the Testament. I'm here for gold. And I've got work for two. Care to make some riches? I was a Warsworn hireling once. Was passed over for promotion one too many times. On my last job, I found a map to a treasure beneath Galette. A friend, Tears, and I gathered a crew to claim it. We found the town in ruins, but we're undeterred. We would get what we came for. Then Tears slipped something into my drink, and the crew left without me. Now I want to beat them to the treasure, and I could use your support. Why, you... Fine. Even a tenth of this treasure will be enough to make us rich. Now, can we go? Good. We split the map among the crew, but I know the treasure lies in Galette Caverns. Now, let's move. We've got to get to the treasure before those... It's in a cave.
demons defile the land. The burnt skin of the world glows red with suffering. It is the deep gloam, and the pallor of death settles on the people of Amalur. Fires rage across the wastes. The only sound is whispered laughter. As the embers cool and the wind blows across the desert, life once more erupts from the husk of the earth, and the struggle begins.
The Testament is still out there, mate. I don't know what they're up to exactly, but we best remain vigilant. We're here. Something is wrong. Let's clear out these kobolds first. Kobolds are taken care of, but something's strange. All these bodies. I don't think the kobolds killed these people. Tyrs was former warsworn like me. A rabble of beasts would be no trouble for him. And these other bodies look like they've seen action. They must be of the Testament, which means they encountered Tyrs, and they fought it out. We better see if Tyrs made it out alive. It's locked tight. We'll have to find the bodies of Alces and Bertza to unlock it. We'd better start looking. If you see a body that looks like one of my crew, give me a shout and I'll come over. She was just a mercenary looking for easy gold. Didn't know the job would end like this. But here's our combination anyway. This is a stranger's face. They weren't a part of my crew. I don't know them. This isn't Ulst. This is a stranger's... It's Ulster's. I didn't know him well, but he didn't deserve to die like this. Looks like he has his part of the combination still. It's Tears. We're already too late. I don't know. Tears never ran from a fight in his life. It's almost like he locked himself in here on purpose. Why? If he knew he was dead, why go through the trouble of hiding in here? Unless to keep the Testament from getting the treasure. Wait, did you hear that? The Testament's come. Then it's settled. My crew got the door open, the Testament came in, tried to take the ring, and ushered everyone into paradise. Damn fools. We only came here for the money. It's all we wanted. Yet Tears kept the ring from them. He thought it was more important than his life. Why? The Testament's done enough. I'll make sure they never repeat what they did here. Take the ring. I no longer want it. I'll see you at camp.
So, you made it to our camp. After seeing how you handled yourself against the Testament, I was hoping you might. Those of us in camp trust each other, but aid is not as forthcoming. I will be blunt. The Testament has taken something from me, and I want to recover it intact. but I cannot do it alone. My brother Giran, they did not take him per se, so much as seduce him. He was a promising adept of the Scholia Arcana, and then one day he vanished. When I heard of the Testament's involvement, I feared the worst. I managed to track him here to Galette. Then I discovered just how large the presence of the Testament was in these marches. Excellent. I have resources at my disposal for a reward if we are successful. I have reason to believe that he is hiding in the ruins that run beneath the marches, this tomb of Ferragnus. I will meet you there. Hopefully, this cult has not sunk its claws too deeply into Giran's mind.
They formed as beams of light amidst darkness. We saw it. The eternal clash between the structures of order and shadows of chaos. Slowly, despite their struggles, the war gave way to the grass and the sway of trees in the breeze. The land was cursed by the plague brought on by the Niskaru, but life gives way to death, as death will birth new life.
Yes? What?
So you're the one my brother dragged here. Why? Did he tell you to save me from the Testament's influence? You are both fools. I joined of my own volition. Do you need proof? Look to the bodies at your feet. You gaze upon my work. You are correct. I am better than the rest of the Testament. Being a servant of Belen has made me more powerful than ever.
I did not think Giran's resolve could fall so fast. You heard what he said. Faragnos, waking? There is more to the Testament's presence here. In Giran's name we must find what they want. You have come back. There is work yet to do in these marches, I think. The Testament is not beaten yet.
So you're the dread Colm found gutting the testament. Good for him, I say. Looks like you can do some damage. Name's Eighth. Black Eighth to some. If you're half as skilled as Colm says, then I'd like to make an arrangement with you. The testament has swept through the Feylands like wildfire. A few years back, they came to my farm, salted the earth, left not a stone standing. They tore my husband to pieces in front of me. Their mistake was to let me live. I have a chance to make them suffer, and my plan takes two. Good, but we're not just going to hunt them down. We'll poison a few, and then dump the bodies into the Testament's water supply. When those bastards start choking on their own water, they'll regret letting me live. Their water flows from a cistern nearby. We'll need to go through the tomb of Aragnos to reach it. I'll meet you in the ruins. Okay, now that we're in the tomb, we have to make our way to the cistern. Never quite knew much about this Aragnos, or why it was entombed here, but if the Testament want it, it can't be. Then it's finished. In a few hours, those bastards will know what we did here. That's it then. 2 years of planning, of tracking, finished. I thought... I didn't know what would happen. But I don't feel anything. I've killed how many of the Testament? And I feel nothing at all. You're right. I didn't murder them so that they could find salvation. I only wanted justice. I didn't know what the Testament was up to when I first came, but I found these on one of the ones I killed. I don't know much about this Niskaru Feragnos, but the Testament is interested in him. From now on, I'll keep 2 eyes on their doings.
I can see in your eyes that you have come to the same conclusion we have. Thank the gods. The Testament is on the cusp of raising the Niskaru Lord, Feragnos. When they do, all of Detir will be plunged into flame. Agreed. Unfortunately, we are too late. The beast has already entered this world. I can sense its presence. But Feragnos is weak now. It will take some time for him to develop, to mature. We should strike while we have the chance. It seems that Feragnos has housed itself in the complex at the end of the canyon. The only way in is through the catacombs of his tomb. We will meet you in there. Now, let us move. It all. The Testament was cleverer than I gave them credit for. From the look of things, this door will only open if someone is standing on the switch back there. We don't have time to break down the door. Someone is going to have to stay behind to keep this open. Unwise. We all have some experience in combat, but you have the most by far. You have to face Feragnos. We do not have the leisure to ponder this for long. You need to make a decision.
Someone's got to stay here and hold the door open, Dreg. But their chances of living through that aren't good. You've got to make up your mind. Want me staying behind? I understand. I'll hold those bastards off as long as I can. This isn't really a good time, Drake.
I've seen some war in my life, but I never saw a fight like that. He might have been an Iskaru lord once, but now he's just a memory. The Testament still has a coven in these canyons. I'll stay here and make sure they never try this kind of thing again. But you've got other wars to fight, I can see it. Take a trophy of your killings. The world should know what happened.
The marches are quiet as of late. The Testament still has a presence here, but they have mostly been broken.